Next up is going to be brakes. Now I could go to the fan or to the carb or a few things, but I decided we're going to do brakes. Now the rear brakes are an operation in simplicity. These were the way that most bikes were stopped, and cars were stopped, matter of fact, when they first started building cars until probably the mid-70s, when the disc brakes started to come in. The disc brakes are more efficient. They're all around, they're better. But I got to deal with what I got to deal, work with, and that's drum brakes. Drum brakes act on a principle of one side of the brake right here is put on a fixed spot. Okay? That does not move. The other side of the brake right here is a lever. And we'll just say that this goes just like this. If I can do this with one hand. So your brake in a normal position, closed position, would be, or your brake shoes, excuse me, they are connected to a fulcrum right here, and then they have a lever right here. When this is applied back here or pulled on, you can watch. Okay, I'm going to push on this, and you can watch this little area right here. Well, I can't push on it because it's hitting the table, but what it does is it spreads the brake shoes wider, causing the asbestos pads right here to hit on the rotating inside drum of your rear wheel. When that does that, the friction of the pads and the steel make the wheel slow down and stop, depending on how hard you push on it. In building the brakes, we want to have a clean surface with no grease, oil. Remember, oil, any petroleum products are absolutely gunpowder and matches. They do not go together. There is no oil or water or, well, we can halfway do it. No, you can't. Okay? Now the brake clean that I was using before to clean the parts on the intake, that is specially made to get under the grease and oil on your brake pads and wash it away without you touching it with a rag or anything. You take the brake clean, and which is widely used in the industry everywhere. They call it different names. Ray Bestis makes a lot of really, really good brake products. They don't, I mean for cars, but they also make the ancillary products that help with this. So when you spray brake clean on here, it goes into the pad, gets underneath the oil, and washes it away. And you don't even touch it. That's what you're supposed to do. We're going to take apart this rear spreader. I'll call it a spreader, okay? Your brake cable comes right through here and connects. And I'm sitting at an angle, so I really can't show you. And the motor's 40 pounds, so I can't move it around a lot. But your rear brake is connected to this spreader with a 6mm screw. We're going to take that off, take a look at it. This is an adjustment piece. Alright. I'm going to show you how to adjust your brakes. And this right here is the brake adjustment, not adjustment, it is the brake. It shows you this little piece of right here will, as you adjust the brake, if the brake is below its standard, or if it gets to a thin enough point on the pad right here, this pad, then it's called a brake wear indicator, and it will show you that you need to replace the brakes. I haven't had to replace brake shoes that much. I have a bunch of them. They just don't wear out for some reason. Maybe it's because it's a little engine, a little motor, but I've never seen them wear out that much. All right, we're going to take apart these pieces and take a look at them.